first of all, what's your name and what's your new role at the club?
Shane Porter. New role is lead athletic development coach within the Underage Academy.
We had a brilliant enough workshop going on today here at the ATU. Fantastic facilities to do it. You had a great presentation as well going on before the players got onto the pitch. I suppose part of your role before you were here at the ATU as well, last couple of years studying for things such as this, and you're involved with the Monaghan GAA as well. Do you have any plans coming up for what you can do within the Academy of Strength and Conditions?
Just to touch on Kevin, who was here before me. Kevin's done excellent work. I think you can see today in the testing that the boys are in a really good place. So I just want to try and carry that on, to be honest, if I can, and put my own stamp on things and help the boys reach their own full potential.
I suppose the big thing nowadays is that we've got a number of players coming up from the under 17s and 20s going straight to the senior team, and it's a big jump heading up from the academy level to senior team football. The strength condition is probably a big role in a part of that.
It is for sure. I think if you're watching the first team games, it's a physical league. It's a very demanding league, and you know it's tough for any young player to be heading up that way. So I'm just trying to give them the best possible opportunity in my role. That they're more than able to go in and play in the first team, because there is massive opportunities there now, as you see from the last number of weeks, months, and the amount of players from under 20s, under 17s that are heading up and playing week in, week out, like Josh Cullen, Gavin McHugh, so it's brilliant.
So Kevin, we had an eventful enough workshop going on here today at the ATU, fantastic facilities to do it in. Brought in a new strength and conditioning coach. He's here for the last couple of years, I suppose. With the number of players going up to the first team now from the 17s to 20s, it's important to have someone like him.
Yeah, absolutely. Shane obviously has been involved with Russell at the 20s, so he's got a good scope of the club for the last year. He works with in the GAA circles with Monaghan as well as a conditioning coach, so he's got huge experience, and it's probably that gap that we need to fill. Somebody to help the players that come from the 20s to the first team. That transition is really important. We have somebody on top of that, looking after the individual programs, looking after stuff that they need to, maybe their diet, everything, because there's only so much us as first team coaches can do, and only so much Russell can do. So if there's somebody in the middle, they really take them aside and say you really need to work on A, B and C, it'll bring everybody on that wee bit further. So it's a key position as the pathway now begins to develop, and this position is opened up for Shane to come in, and no better man, you know.
We've an important couple of weeks coming up for the first team as well. Fitness levels will need to be at a top priority, getting lads up to speed with everything. I suppose we've already been through much of the season, but the second half now, it's no messing about at this stage.
No, there's no messing about. There's been a big change. Like we've 7 players that have moved on from whatever 6 or 7 weeks ago, and we have 5 new players in the door, and hopefully 1, maybe 2 more. So yeah, we needed that. It'll take a wee bit of time for the new boys to come in and settle in and get their fitness levels up, because some of them haven't played since maybe the end of April, start of May, so they're a wee bit out of season. But yeah, they've been training with us the last number of weeks. They're looking fresh, they're looking fit, and the main thing for us is they're hungry to do well for Finn Harps. So that's all you want. So hopefully they settle in quickly, and we can have a decent end of the season, you know.
That's been a good photo.